எஸ் டைக்கு பாய் சொல்லுங்க. விஐபி ஹேர் கலர் ஷாம்பூக்கு மாறுங்க.
Shri John Brittas.
Thank you, Madam. We have a concept for the railways, single largest public employer, the vehicle of economic growth, and virtually the artery of the nation. Sir, for last several years, because of the policy paralysis, policy somersault, unprofessionalism, and lack of finance, we have been depleting in this area. I don't want to elaborate on that because many members have already spoken about that. Sir, just to cite two statistics. In 1950, railway had 84% share in national goods transport. Now it is hardly 28%. Passenger transport is more pathetic. From 79% in 1950, it has come down to 12%. I'm sure that the minister will not oppose me on these statistics because he must be sure about all these facts and figures. Sir, we all talk about the social causes. And during the pandemic, the minister has been very benevolent. When I visited the minister, he was asking my chief minister, do you want any service from the railways? So what has happened? 2021-22, the passenger revenue increased by 191% as he hiked the rate fare by 200 to 350%. This is the service he gave to those hapless people who were trying to escape to their safe havens in their villages. Sir, Madam, I will just come to a topic which is obviously agitating the minds of an average Malayali. Last several weeks, one issue has been burning in Kerala, that is Kerala issue. And unfortunately, Prasanna Ajari, while he opened the discussion, he was telling about the Honorable Minister, a so astute, able, ebullient, erudite administrator. I also have my admiration for the minister. But last several weeks, in the context of Kerala, he has been cheering for the disruptors and jeering at the performers. This is what has been happening with regard to the performance or the attitude of the minister towards a very important project of Kerala. Madam, now let us come to this semi-high-speed railway. Many of the members who have been speaking have been arguing for such railway projects in these states, including Ashwini Vaishnav's very favorite state, that is Orissa. Madam, the cabinet, the union cabinet took a decision on 30th December 2015, that is government of Shri Narendra Modi. It said that here on the state should be partners for the railway projects. Developing the railway projects should not be the sole responsibility of the central government. The states have to come forward and to be collaborators of such projects. Sir, we are a poor state. We adhered to the decision of the cabinet. We signed joint venture with the railways. What happened, madam? Now they are saying that, look, we have several issues with regard to the project. They should realize the fact that the silver line is owned by not only Kerala government, it's also by the railway. They have 49% of the share in the joint venture. Now the minister is distancing away from the project and joining the disruptors to defeat this project. His every word and deed is adding fuel to the fire. He doesn't recognize that. And madam, he has been giving lengthy interviews to many newspapers and television channels. I have read diligently an interview which he had given to the Times of India. Our cardinal goal is to develop semi-speed and high-speed railway tracks in this country. Is in Kerala Silver Line a semi-high-speed project which you should be supporting? Why you are opposed to it? Madam, while replying to the debate in Lok Sabha, I was carefully listening to the minister. He was saying that, see, he is concerned about the genuine environmental concerns attached to this project. How did he come to know that? Mr. E. Sridharan, the metro man, came and briefed him as part of the BJP delegation. All of a sudden, he got a revelation that the project has a lot of pitfalls, environmental issues. Doesn't he know the fact that the metro man, technocrat, he's turned to be a BJP politician and a candidate in assembly and an aspiring CM candidate who already opened his office in Palakkad. Madam, I would invite that to show the Honorable Minister how his cabinet colleague, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, behaved when such delegations came and visited them. What did he do? Nitin Gadkari gave a patient listening to them, gave them vada pav and sent them back. He continued with the project. I expected Ashwini Vaishnawaji, the poster boy of this government, see, he is younger to me, though his hair is grey, but he is much wiser to me, I agree with that. But I expected that he would give some, kya, प्याज की किचौड़ी देके उसको वापस भेजे. Instead of that, he has got a revelation that there are a lot of environment issues. Sir, Mr. E. Sridharan, when he drilled every mountain in the Konkan region, raised the hills, filled all the water bodies, he was called somebody who tamed the nature. See, now he is finding a lot of environmental issues. So what has happened to Konkan Railway, sir? Ashwini ji, you have been talking about the railway tracks getting submerged in the rains. What is happening to your Konkan Railway? Every monsoon you have a separate schedule. Tell me a day when exceptional floods were in Kerala. When was the track submerged? You had a complete lockdown of Chennai for almost 1 month. Don't you permit railway projects there? Should you play petty politics? Think about your predecessors. They all failed. That's why Modi ji brought you there. You also want to fail? History will not absolve you, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav. I am just cautioning you. I really want you to perform. You are such a person with high caliber. But you should not indulge in petty politics. That is the only issue. Sir, it's not personal attack. I am just responding to him. Now, sir,
please conclude now.
I am just quoting a letter. Written by none other than the finance minister of this country. She sent a letter to my chief minister saying that, please move forward, engage JICA, finalize the designing of package which would facilitate co-financing, and in the meanwhile, land acquisition and other clearances may be expedited by the agencies. They don't even allow us to have a social impact study. There is a collaboration between Congress and BJP there. Both are hand in glove. Even Muslim League. Sir, this time he needs to...
He is on a point of order.
He is interrupting me.
He is on a point of order. He will have to.
I am not yielding. What is the point of order?
Don't do that.
Sir, he is part... He also has...
He is in a point of order. I have allowed point of order.
Sir, I will not stop my speech because I will not stop my speech.
Letter was written by the finance minister to the chief minister.
Sir,
and if you have in the possession of
sir,
keep it on the table of the house. Table it.
Sir. A minister should not be allowed to disrupt an ordinary member. This is a wrong practice which is being said.
You conclude now. Your time is over.
I need to get
Your
this
time is over.
I need to get this time granted. Sir, my only submission to the honorable minister is that, sir, we are all partners in this project. We came to this joint venture because your cabinet took the decision. If there are deficiencies, let us sit together. You guide us. Instead of jeering at us and collaborating with the disruptors, you sit with us, guide us, let us think, put our heads together and see how we need to tread ahead. Instead of that, don't play petty politics.
Thank you.
No, sir.
No. Your time is over.
I need 2 minutes.
I have given you 3 minutes more. You got 3 minutes more because of me. No.
Sir, no.
Next speaker now.
3 minutes I need 3 minutes, sir. Sir, I would always.
I have given you 5 minutes more.
I would always want.
Because I came.
No,
so,
I need
please.
3. I was disrupted.
No,
I was disrupted. Sir,
That time is also
no,
over.
sir, 2
Now you
minutes.
come to I am calling
You
the next
disrupted
speaker.
me. Sir, please. Sir,
I am calling the next speaker.
No, now I concluding. Sir, if the railway were to be professional, sir, a project which was announced in the railway budget in 2008, hardly 120 crores, sir, a Neyman terminal, 14 years, even the
Thank you.
DPR
Thank you.
hasn't been approved. I wrote the minister. This is the extent of professionalism they have. And
Thank
they
you.
are trying
The
to
next
give
speaker,
sermons to
M.
me.
Thambudurai.
And I would exhort the minister to please tread about the petty
Yes, Mr.
politics
Thambudurai.
and don't listen to his colleague,
Thank
Mr.
you.
V. Muralidharan.
Nothing will go on record.
எஸ் டைக்கு பாய் சொல்லுங்க. VIP ஹேர் கலர் ஷாம்பூக்கு மாறுங்க.